at 5 mana. Bro, that's huge. That's huge. I want 52 stats. 52 stats at 5 mana. In today's video, I will show you a crazy nature deck that will flood your board with 8 mana creatures while you and your opponent will still be at 4 mana. And trust me, there is nothing more satisfying than killing your opponent so fast with a giant creature. But the crazy part is that this deck is not just good and funny, but is even cheap, so it can be played almost by everyone. And now you would think that given the buff of Drag Down and Swallow All, this deck would be Control Nature. Well, you couldn't be more wrong. Because this deck instead is the only combo nature deck. It is a food chain combo deck. And this is the list. Now you may think, Meepo, you said that this deck was cheapy, but it's almost $100. Yeah, that is true, but to be honest, you can totally remove the boar from this deck, and doing that you will bring this deck to around $40–50. And trust me guys, the deck will not lose a lot, because those boar are not essential for the combo, are good, yes, versus aggro, but for the combo that is the main point of this deck, are not essential, so you can totally remove those boar and bring the price to around $40–50. So it is for sure a cheap deck, because guys, if you don't know, those are the meta decks in Gods Unchained, and yes, this is a cheapy deck. So now let's go to check how we can play this deck. So as you can see, this deck is mostly composed by a skeleton of an agronator. So it's essentially really similar to an agronator. As you can see like Marsh, Beetle, Boar, Jaguar, and so on, Wildfire. So I have literally a lot of nature aggro cards. But the main part is the combo, as we said, and this combo is composed essentially by 3 combo pieces, of which 2 combo pieces will be main combo pieces, that are Bayfly and obviously Food Chain, where the deck takes the name. And why those 2 are the main combo piece? Because as you can see, Food Chain will increase 2 of mana cost for 1 of your creature, but if it's mana surged, it will do that on all your board. So it works really well with Bladefly, because with Bladefly you for 4 mana play 3 4 mana creatures, because each Bladefly will be a 4 mana creature. And doing that with Food Chain, you will transform those in 6 mana creature, and if you have another Food Chain, in 8 mana creature, and so on. And now you may think, Meepo, but you said that I can even pull this combo at 4 mana, but Food Chain is a mana surge 7 card, so I have to spend 4 mana. And well, this is where the third piece of combo are. So all these cards of the deck are cards that make you refresh mana, so you can spend essentially more mana in one turn, for example playing like a Lynx and Bladefly, so in this way you already played 7 mana and then you can Food Chain, so you mana surge your Food Chain. And you can mana surge that card even through Zaskia, even if it's not really needed, as long as you hit your combo with your nature card. So this deck literally saved my last weekend ranked. I was 4-4 and I made 9-2 with this deck, and the best part about this deck is that you can play it in different ways. So for example, versus Agrolite you can play it as an Agronator, since Agronator has a really good matchup versus Agrolite, so you can literally play like Agronator, Marsh, Beetle, Wildfire, Dagan, and so on. While instead versus Control, that generally you have a bad matchup with an Agronator, you can just try to go for the combo, and actually most of the Control can't even deal with those big creatures, because if versus Control Mage, Control Nature, Control War, you play all those big creatures at around 4, 5, 6 mana, they most of the times can't deal with that. Probably the 2 best deck for deal with this are Control Deception, Control Death, and Control Light, because Light order the creature, Death just kill those, and instead Deception bounce all your creature back, and now you have a hand full of 8 mana creature that you can't play. But as I said, this deck can play in really a lot of different ways. You can combo with 1 Food Chain or with 2 Food Chain for 8 mana creature, or you can go Agronator and so on. So I will now show you a bunch of different games where I show you almost every interaction, so with almost every combo, or how to go aggro and so on. And guys, be sure to watch until the end of the video, where I will tell you which card you can maybe add, which variation of the deck you can probably make. And now enjoy my games. Okay, we are versus, seems like a Control War. So versus Control War, you want your combo, because it's a win con. Probably the only card that can really deal with this combo is the new 5 mana Dragon spell that like makes damage of 1 dragon. If they have a big dragon, they can literally board wipe you, but still. So Wildfire is probably the worst. Those 2 are literally a piece of combo. Actually, I have literally the combo with this. I mean, I think we will find some refresh, to be honest. I don't know, this is probably greedy though. But I think we will find sooner or later a refresh. Oh, bro. We got the dream. So we can actually hit the double Food Chain combo. We just need the refresh now, so I regret I mean, I don't even regret so having sent away the card, because if I don't send away the card, I don't have the second food chain. Man, we just need like Control War versus these 8 manas can do anything, I think. Oh yeah, still that 5 mana spell, because I mean, at 12/12 Dragon still clears everything. We literally just need the refresh thing. I mean, the fact is that the refresh portion of your combo is always the part of the combo you mulligan away easily, because you have a lot of refresh cards in this deck, while instead Food Chain and Balefly are a must literally to have. Like, if you don't have those 2 cards, you don't combo. Instead, the refresh card you have like a lot, so one is like the other. I mean, probably Wolf is the best one, because you get 1 creature more, you can go a bit more wider, but everything is good. So we got some draw, they draw as well, but I really don't care. Oh, we got even the Wolf? Okay, can we do that? Can we do that now? I mean, I can do this. I think I can do that, for sure. Because if I do Werewolf, then I peep Bladefly, I go at 3 mana. Yeah, and then, okay, let's suck this one for draw. Bro, we will have a full board of like 8 mana creatures at 5 mana. That's crazy, guys. Bam, we can even place links, because these links literally refresh 3, because we have even the 1 refresh there. And bam, those two are buffed. I can even create there a 5 mana creature, to be honest. I probably try to do that. Yeah, I even kill this, so it's probably worth. Bam! Guys, are you ready? Are you ready? 5 mana. Double Food Chain. Let's see the stats. I will count the stats at the end. Boom. Oh, Pangolin. Oh, Weaver Ramp. Okay, let's go for the second round. Okay, so we get 1/6 mana, 3/8 mana, 1/6 mana, 3/8 mana, and 2/5 at 5 mana. Well, that's huge. That's huge. How many stats I have? So I have, let's count just the health, because it's the highest one. 4, 16, 21, 28, 40, 52 stats. 52 stats at 5 mana, guys. And next turn we'll buff our 6/6 with regen. 52 stats at 5 mana on board, guys. How do you deal with that? That's crazy, guys. 3/8 mana creature, 1/7 mana, 1/6 and 1/5 at 5 mana on board. That's literally no sense. There is no way they deal with that. I mean, there is literally one way, but they have to have that one, and this Alborax into Reckless Dive. So they kill Alborax and makes 12 damage to everything. But if they don't have it, that's not it. That is not it. That is not it. Oh, they obliterate one. Okay, but what do you do to the other 40 stats on the board? Oh, that is huge, guys. That's so funny. That is so... Okay, so we have versus Mage. If they are aggro, it's a bit worse if they are at Anthem, because we want... Like, versus Control Mage, you actually have all the time you want for try to hit your combo, so... Like, Boar is actually good at the start, but I really just want Food Chain. We're first, but I will not. Like, PP is really important in this deck, because you want to peep, like at 6 with Bladefly and Wolf and so on. Okay, so they did nothing, so it's probably Control, I guess. Oh, no, soltanto. this it? And for one turn only, yeah. I mean, I can actually trade there, but it's just so bad that if they want to GP, I'm totally open to that. We got the refresh pack. We literally just need the food chain. Yeah, I probably could have traded. I mean, they committed into the trade, and I'm totally okay with that. They're drawing. They're really going slow. That's a good thing, but we still need the things, and that's the things. Can I combo this turn? No, I can't. If I take another wolf, I get 4 mana creature more. Because I can go wolf into lynx into balefly. No, sorry, wolf into balefly into yeah. I think that is the play. It's a bit slower, but I mean, I could have even just played out the wolf, to be honest, but it's not like bad. Oh, actually, even lynx. Yeah, I prefer another lynx, I think. It's just Tiger mana. It's just indeed Tiger mana. And at 4, this thing as 4 gives you, like, can give you Bladefly, like some weird things. Oh, that's pretty big, but it's not even a problem. Like, we totally can do with that. Oh, Tinker. Okay, that's. Oh, it's a bit stronger, but still. We are good to go, guys. Let's go with the combo. 5 mana. We will have a really, really big board. Okay, let's start with Bladefly. So we refresh 3 mana, thanks to the wolf. Then we go Lynx. We refresh other 3 mana because 2 from Lynx and 1 from wolf. We can re-go Lynx. And then we can food chain this board, and we have 3/6 mana, 2/5 and 1/4. At 5 mana, guys, we have 3/6 mana, 2/5 and 1/4. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, Mote does. He must be tilted, to be honest. It's not even a bad 4 mana. That's not even a bad 5 mana. That's not a bad 5 mana. That's a bad 6 mana though. That's really a bad 6 mana. Let me check that. I mean, we didn't really aggro it since this, but actually we did. Like, we got just one really bad creature into a lot, so I don't think they can deal with that, to be honest. I really don't think they can. Oh, bro, and we have even the wildfire coming. Like, that is crazy, guys. Wildfire into this board is really crazy. Okay, they actually deal with a good amount of board block still. Yes, we just wildfire there and emote them. Oh, they kill these. Yeah, makes sense. See, we just go so big. So big. Boom, boom, boom. And all those things get buffed. Like, it's pretty crazy, actually. So since I want to go a bit wider with the buff and just not on those, I will even take this one already. And even because I can play this one now, so I for sure won't go face with this and guess face with this. Oh, actually, I think I trade with this and go face with this. So I go face with this. Then I take this. I trade because they can like combo Francesca probably in some weird way, and I don't know. There is just no point into risking. Like, they have no comeback mechanic at this point. Okay, guys, so we have a pretty beefy board at 5 mana. I mean, they got this one that is... Oh, it's actually really big because... Yeah. I didn't thought about that, but it's not enough. That's funny. Probably would have been enough versus the most of the decks, but not versus this one, bro. How can we kill in a good way this one? Say GG. Let's say GG. I think I don't want to kill the... I don't want to kill this for sure because it just gives stats to everything. So I think this is there. Then I have to kill this and this, and now I get all those stats. Oh no, probably not. No, yeah, I get those. Bro. What is with this wind up roller? Holy shit, just see my hand. Oh, those are kind of big creatures, guys. Those are kind of big. Oh, please don't do that. Please don't play a 1/1. I've just, guys. How many stats? How many stats at 6 mana? So let's count the health. That is higher. 8, 22, 30, 35, 42, bro. 42 stats at 5 mana. Oh, 6 mana. That's crazy. That's kinda crazy. GG. Okay, we are versus Agrolite, seems like. So Agrolite is actually a funny deck to face. So it's a deck that you almost can play like a normal Agronator if you have a good start. Like this is probably a start you can literally play as an Agronator. I will try to do that. Because Agronator is really good versus Agrolite generally, so... I mean, you still can do the combo, but the point is, like, we're going first, we have a decent start, we can for sure go with that. Obviously, it would have been better, like, having a Dagan and Marshes and Beetles and so on, but this is still solid. Even because if you play like a normal matchup, they go a lot slower instead of you just find your combo. Like if you do nothing, just find your combo. They go a lot faster in this way, you trade on board and so on. So they go a lot slower. Let's hope one of the 2 Jag will listen to us, I guess. Okay, we got 1 Marsh. I go with the draw because yes, if we find Dagan is really good and another draw like this. I don't like, to be honest, to give draw to them because they are aggro, but still we are really forward on board. That's why you play like Agronator. Like you literally play Agronator versus Agrolite probably. I mean, we went first, so it's a different thing. Okay, so they kill the Jag. Makes sense. That's why I don't like even to draw for them, because they can have a lot of things, to be honest. I can go pro with this. I'm probably going with that. Like this is just straight pure aggro. We are going aggro. They have a lot of cards though, that's pretty scary. I mean, as I said, we still have even Bladefly for the combo if you want, so... Or Wildfire there. Wildfire there, and I think we just win on board. But we got no Wildfire yet, so... They got double Vanguard X1, that was pretty good. And they are going really slow, that's really scary to me, but... They do Ritual Rod. Backstalk is for sure not what we wanted. That's for sure not where we wanted to go. That's for sure not where we wanted to go. I think I got a trade piece. Still pretty bad. So I think I go with Bladefly, like I literally sacrifice my combo, but just for tempo. I mean, and they refresh a lot, so it makes sense. I can actually draw, but I don't see the point of drawing. Like I just go more tempo. More tempo I can. Bro, we literally are near to kill them, like so. Okay, we show the relic removal that is really good because it means they will just take 1 stack of value from this. Draw could have been good for show like Wildfire, but we're not sure about that, so... Okay, they probably want like to play a Protective Benediction or some buff on this creature. Yeah, that's another creature really big to get the buff on. Oh, can we do that? Can I spend 7 mana? In some sort of way. I think this trade goes always like this attacks. I don't know where. Okay, I think I can, but for doing that I got a trade. Like I need more space on board. Oh, it's pretty bad though. Because now I can probably still do that. Like these. Yeah, Rune of Healing, so I can. But I gotta sack one Bladefly, because if not I have no space. Actually, no, I actually don't even need. That was probably a misplay. Because I can just GP after full board, that was a misplay. I mean, at the same time, in this way... No, actually, yeah, I needed to attack. Because I needed to get the rune. If I had no space, so... Anyway, I can spend... bam, bam, bam. That's a 6, plus Pike Stalk is 7, so we can go for that. Let's draw before, because, yes. We can even play Boar. That is a really good thing, because it's a creature more. Then we Pike Stalk. Then we can GP, and then we're at 7 perfectly, and we can hit the combo. So we went Aggronator, so this is the literally perfect explanation of how good this deck is, even because you can adapt. Like, we played Aggronator, literally. We probably win anyway, but we got even the combo. Why not use it? Like, do you see now our board? Like, it got just improved, we have a lot of stats, and there's not a lot they can do about that. See? That is what they can do about that. So, those were the games, I hope you enjoyed it, and as promised I will show you 2 variations. One will be if you expect more an aggro ladder, one instead if you expect a more greedy ladder. So, if you expect a more aggro ladder, from the starting list I showed you, I would change Moonbeam, and I would add Dagan, because Dagan is a really good Aggronator card, and with Marsh Beetle can be really strong versus aggro decks like Aggronator or Aggrolite. While instead, if the ladder is getting more and more greedy, you should run Great AS Blessing. This card is really a good piece in this combo, because essentially when you have the board full, this card will just copy all your creatures and refresh the mana for continuing with your combo. So it's essentially more value, and you can probably even try to pull another combo. Just copy a lot of 6 mana or 8 mana creatures and try to win with those in case they clear. So yeah, it's the best card versus a greedy ladder, while instead versus aggro is really a dead card. That's why I would say that generally speaking, Dagan is better in ladder, just because there are more aggro. But if you see that there are a lot of control, you can for sure run Great AS Blessing. And now guys, this was all I had to say about this deck that is now my favorite deck in Gods Unchained. And if you're interested into raise your win rate in Sealed, go watch this video about how to build the best Sealed deck.